Hello, Pisces. It's so good to see you, my fellow Pisceans. As you may know, if you follow my readings, I am also a Pisces. I took a pretty long hiatus from doing readings because 2020, but I'm back now. So if you previously watched my readings and you're back watching them, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you haven't, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy. I'm going to start off with a Druid Animal Oracle. I absolutely love this deck, and I think that the animals, they have a lot of insight and symbolism, and I just, I love nature. So here we go. Okay. All right, what do we have for Pisces for January 2021? Whoa, that's too many cards. We just want one. This deck is also it's huge. Like, get how big these cards are. They're huge, like, super hard to shuffle. All right, so we have Water Dragon. How appropriate for the water sign. Water Dragon. So let's see what it says here. That's like an angry dragon. I mean, I guess no dragons are really friendly, right? If I'm wrong, tell me. All right, so Water Dragon. So the Water Dragon brings that which is hidden into the light of day. Memories and wishes, which may have long lain forgotten or repressed in the unconscious, may emerge to frighten or overwhelm you with their apparent negativity or destructiveness. Facing these experiences with compassion and courage will, in the end, bring you to an experience of greater depth of soul and a greater sense of connectedness to life. Although you may at times feel overwhelmed with emotion, with time you will be able to achieve a sense of balance and stability as these strong feelings are integrated into your consciousness. So the more you practice facing your fears and, dealing with unpleasant circumstances, the easier it will get. And it's hard because we're emotional beings, and sometimes we just want to cry and cry and cry, but we have to be strong and kind of be that dragon that's like, you know what? I'm going to plunge into the depths and I'm going to feel my feelings, but I'm going to then let them go and move on to other things, right? Kind of face the dragon here. All right, so I'm going to pull from my angelic messenger cards, and it's just one word, like a one-word focus for the month of January. I kind of like this idea because sometimes you see like number synchronicities, or, you see the same thing happen a few times and you're like, wow, that's so ironic. So I'd like the idea of having like a one word, maybe you could make it your focus for January, or maybe one day you'll be walking down the street and you'll see something with that word and you'll be like, oh my goodness, like sort of like a pointing you in the direction that you need to go. All right, let's see. What do we have from the angelic messenger cards for Pisces? Oh, okay. Let's see what we got. It's flipped over here. We've got divine guidance, which is kind of like what I was talking about when I said, if you're walking down the street and you see a word or a symbol, or you see numbers again, that's divine guidance. That's the universe pointing you in a direction. So it's almost like saying, like, follow your intuition and look for the signs and focus on what it is that you want, right? And use your intuition and follow that divine guidance there. So if you're divinely guided to dive into the depths of your emotions and to face these fears or to face these unpleasant situations, then, that's what you need to do in order to move forward. All right. So now I'm getting you a card from my Chakra Wisdom Oracle. This is an awesome deck. I absolutely adore it, and I'm so glad that I can share it with you guys. All right, so what do we have for Pisces for the month of January? Ooh, okay. The card we have is Gossip. Gossip, okay? I will read what the book says because it's always so unexpected, right? And, obviously nobody likes gossip. Gossip is low vibrational energy, or, like I like to say, that's like little dick energy right there, gossiping about others. But there is a deeper meaning to these cards, which I really love. And you can see that the outline of this is green. So this is a focus on the heart chakra, okay? A focus on the heart chakra. So. All right, so this says, I never met a person I didn't like. And the woman in this photo in the center here, her name is Charmaine, okay? So Charmaine is eccentric and kind. From her chartreuse green house to her fascination with scarves, she's a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discover her incredibly detailed paintings of their town and realize she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. The inspiration of this card is Charmaine suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Okay? And some key ideas are the uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, and focusing your life. All right? And the meditation here is visualize someone you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. And picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. When they finish, thank them for coming. So perhaps you're dealing with an unpleasant situation and there could be misunderstanding or judging and I think the message really is to find the goodness in the situation. And I know that sounds strange or weird or even hard, but one of the biggest things about spirituality is gratitude and having gratitude for what is and accepting things for what they are, because that's part of enjoying the journey and not worrying about the destination. But that's not to say that you shouldn't have boundaries. Some people, you want to keep a distance from but just don't spend your time judging or gossiping. That's the moral of it. Just sort of letting things be as they are, right? And, letting people be who they are without spending your time judging them, right? Because that's like a giant waste of time. Like, you got better things to do. All right, so now I'm going to pull 2 cards from my Native American Tarot deck, and the top card will be the overarching energy and the bottom card will be the underlying energy. So let me shuffle them first. All right, so Pisces, the overarching energy is the 7 of Cups. Seven of Cups. So when I think of the Seven of Cups, I think about like different choices that you have to make, the options that you have. Maybe, something that us Pisces like to do is to like daydream. So, that's kind of a Seven of Cups thing, like, I could do this and I could do that. And I could sit in my thoughts all day and think about all the wonderful possibilities, like that. All right, so the underlying energy is judgment. Judgment. Okay, so judgment is all about, obviously, it could have to do with courts, proceedings, and things like that, but also it's about awakening and, moments of clarity, like an aha moment, right? So perhaps there is something, a choice that you are trying to make, or a realization that you are coming to as you think about things, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, I know what to do and I know how to proceed. And perhaps this judgment card is just reminding you, in your own journey, not to judge others, to really focus on you and, what your choices are. So I'm going to do a past, present, and future reading with my Everyday Witch Tarot deck. And on the other side of that too, you could be, like I said from the card that I had pulled, it's not necessarily that you are, knocking my cards all over the place. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're judging or gossiping about somebody. Maybe you feel that that is something that's happening to you as well. But to just know that, even that exercise, you can still tell whoever it is you feel is judging you things that you like about them, just to instill gratitude into the situation, no matter which end it's on. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Four of Cups here. All right, Four of Cups. Woo. King of Wands. King of Wands is fire energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands. Okay, so maybe there was a situation involving someone or involving you getting your own things done where you felt that you needed to be defensive, or you felt like, oh, I don't really like this. Everything, all these choices that are in front of me, they don't make me happy. And I needed to talk to somebody about this. And maybe I have to like defend myself or stand up for myself, saying like, you know what, I'm unhappy with this situation and I'm not backing down from it, because whatever this is, it does not spark joy, it does not spark joy, and I want to change it, right? So either this King of Wands could be the person that you're dealing with, or this could be you being finally like, you know what, I'm standing up and I'm embracing the fire in me. All right, so in the present here, what do we have in the present? The Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's some new energy, some new passionate, fiery energy here. The Three of Pentacles, are you dealing with a new job, or, are you dealing with some sort of a third-party situation and that it involves work? Let's see. Or maybe you're trying to work something out, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. It's possible that you you could be dealing with a third-party situation, or you could be dealing with, all right, I have some new ideas. Like I said, you're standing your ground here and saying, I don't like the way this is. and maybe working with someone on some new ideas, or trying to come up with, or you're starting a new job, whatever it is. It's almost like you're in your Queen of Pentacles energy here. Like, okay, I'm standing in my power. I can make this work, or these ideas that I have to do better financially, or to have, comforts that I want to have in my life, I can make these happen. I can put my head together and work as a team, These people are standing at the drawing board like, okay, how can we do this? We can do X, Y, and Z, right? And that is reminding me of the Seven of Cups here. Like, what are the choices? What are the options? What can I do? How can I get it done, right? All right, so let's look in the near future here. So this seems to me like a sort of like a work-related thing, and not necessarily a bad thing. It's just like trying to work out some things in your life. We got the Strength card. The Strength card, that's Leo energy. We've got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. I like that. And the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe it's, to me, sometimes Seven of Pentacles is like, working on something. And sometimes you can be frustrated waiting for it when it's the Seven of Pentacles. But what I see here is like working through something, right? And really kind of taming the beast inside of you. Like, okay, maybe I had some concerns that I expressed, and, now I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to be strong about it, and I'm going to really work hard to fulfill my wishes, to make things happen. I'm going to put the time and effort in. All right, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that helped. If you like the reading, if you like my channel, please subscribe, invite your friends. I would really appreciate it. And I wish you a great rest of January. Thank you.